Alright, hi everybody. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to do a chit chat get ready with me. I really haven't done anything productive today. I don't have a reason for it, just like I've been in kind of a rut. I don't know. I've just been feeling like I'm slumped already, and it's only day 4 of 2025. I do need to get a new calendar. Anyways, I wanted to talk about the dating. I feel like dating in this generation is just like, it's honestly like the Hunger Games. I've been coming across so many videos recently of just people getting off of dating apps, and I'm just like, yeah, I feel like the dating pool is just, I feel like dating is horrible for everyone for everyone right now. Like, I don't know, there just doesn't seem to be very great options out there, and I feel like we're all struggling. Every last person, if you're single right now. All right, I cleaned my lens so y'all can actually see me. Okay, so there's actually quite a bit of makeup I've collected and haven't used. I have also a lot of trash around me. Okay, so let's start with what I want to use. So I have some new makeup brushes. These are the Hello Kitty 50th anniversary set from Wet n Wild. I also have the Cream Shop Minnie Mouse little beauty blenders. We love a good beauty blender. And then, y'all, I have so much Dollar Tree makeup I need to test. Like, at this point, it's just like I never need to buy makeup ever again. I've been saying similar things. And then I have a bunch of palettes I have not used. So I have this Kylie one. I really want to use this Frosty the Snowman one, so I think we're going to use this one today. I need to use this one still. I need to use my Urban Decay Naked one. I also have the Kosas, the Wet Set Juicy Jellies. I need to try these. Like, I just got a lot of makeup. And then this cute little bow trinket tray I got from, I'm gonna get my thumbnail. This little trinket tray I got from Bath & Body Works. I have a bunch of new makeup as well. Some Hello Kitty blush. We're gonna try the NYX face glue today. My friend got me this for Christmas. I got this for free. Why did I say it like that? This Frosty the Snowman lip kit I might try, and then a bunch of lip products from Bath & Body Works is what's in here. Actually, all of this is from Bath & Body Works. Yeah. So, we got a lot to review. Let's get into it while I talk about why dating in the current generation sucks. And it's just not enjoyable. What a great way to start a video. We're going to start by using our NYX face glue. Ooh. I don't like it actually looks and kind of smells like glue to me, and I don't like that. Because I feel like I'm legitimate. Okay, this cap is not fun to put on. I feel like I'm actually putting glue on my face. Okay, it doesn't actually smell like glue. I think it triggers the smell of glue in my brain because that's what the bottle looks like. And it doesn't feel super sticky, but when it dries, I feel like it does feel a little bit tacky. Let's put some lotion on. Perfect in Pink. I just was watching Pretty in Pink earlier today, actually, with Molly Ringwald. You know, these old 80s rom-coms. Ooh, this smells so good. I love this scent. All right, anyways, so let's talk about dating. Dating apps, they suck. Being on dating apps in 2024 and 2025, I feel like we're leaving that out. And personally, I feel like dating apps are just not great ways to meet people. At least if you're genuinely trying to date or look for a relationship. I think a lot of people are on dating apps mostly for hookups. So if you're just looking for hookups, then you maybe probably enjoy being on dating apps. But if you're looking for, you know, a real adult relationship, then dating apps are not very fun to get on. And for me, oh, yo, what's on my eye? Okay, well, there was a splotch of some random glitter on my eye. Don't love that. So anyways, there was just a lot. What beauty blender do I use out of this? There's a lot in here, but why do they look... Some of these look used, and when I bought this, it hadn't been open. Okay, I don't know what that's about. We're not going to stress about it. But these are the beauty blenders. Okay. Anywho, I feel like getting on dating apps as a woman is just like setting yourself up to be disappointed. I feel like there's not a lot of great matches online. And I also just feel like dating apps really don't do what they're supposed to do. And I feel like they give the illusion of you have a lot more options than the reality of it. And I feel like a lot of people, men especially, here's the thing, there's way more attractive women out there than men out there. Like, I think there's a lot more attractive women that exist than attractive men. So if you're a man that's attractive, you probably do have a lot more options. But if you're an attractive woman, you don't have as many options. So women often end up just having to settle for the men that they date. And, you know, maybe they're not dating a man that they find physically attractive, but, you know, they like other aspects of that man as a person. But the options, I feel like, for women in general are just trash on most dating apps. I also think, too, dating apps, I feel like, are catered towards feminine men who don't want to have to work to get a woman. They think they're the prize. They want a woman to chase them. And that also is very unattractive to me. You know, a lot of men on dating apps are very feminine, meaning like they want women to message them first, especially if you're on an app like Bumble. And that's why I hated using Bumble when I used to have it, because I'm like, this does not feel right. Now, I'm not saying that every man on dating apps is feminine. Just that, in my opinion, men who are looking to have their ego validated by women on dating apps are probably going to be on Bumble. And you know, it's funny, when I was on Bumble, I would match with people and I would just never send the first message because I'm like, I'm not about to do that. Anyways, I feel like men nowadays are very effeminate. They want to be chased. They want women to fight over them. They see themselves as being the prize, and women need to, you know, do things, get them flowers and do XYZ for them and them. And for me, that is very unattractive. And I think it's just like, these men want to be women. They want to be treated like a woman. And I feel like you have to be pretty much a masculine woman to date a feminine man. And because I'm not a masculine woman, I'm not interested in dating the men that are options right now. You know? Like, if you want to chase a man, if you want to send the first message, if you want to, I'm not that desperate. Actually, I'm really not. Being single is not the end of the world, in my opinion. I've been single my whole life. And I'd rather be single than settle and date someone that I'm not actually interested in. That sounds crazy to some people, but it's the truth. So anyways, I think, like I said, not using dating apps has shown me, though, it's very, very, it's like, it's the trenches. Being on dating apps in 2025 is the absolute trenches. I would rather just not be on them. And then you just get back to, like, how do you meet people not on a dating app? Which sounds like a weird question to be asking. But so many people, I feel like, meet online in some form. Like, unless you're meeting people at work or a church group or, I don't know, activities. I don't go to the clubs either, so that's another part of it too. I feel like a lot of the most popular ways people meet, I guess, people to date with are just activities that I personally don't enjoy. I don't like going to clubs and bars. I'm not really into drinking like that. And also, I feel like a lot of people are going to clubs and bars to looking for hookups as well. So it's just like another form, in my opinion, of hookup culture just in real life at a bar or club. And I also don't care to participate in that. So, really, what are the options other than hoping somehow, some way in your real life you'll meet someone? I think, honestly, that's why I don't focus on it, because, you know, I don't think it's healthy to, like, try to force meeting the right person to happen. You just have to trust the timing. Well, personally, I just trust God's timing on my life. But anyways, if you're on dating apps, if you enjoy using dating apps, I don't know how you enjoy being on dating apps in this current society, because I just feel like, again, there are not a lot of great options that I've seen on any of these dating apps. Sorry, y'all. I do kind of have the sniffles. I'm congested. See, I know I sound very congested. All right, this is our Frosty the Snowman palette from ColourPop. I want to try to create a like icy, wintry, but like Victoria's Secret model makeup because that's cute to me. This eyeshadow palette also looks a little sus, like somebody was messing in it, but it's whatever. All right, these are the brushes. You get 5. This looks like a shadow slash blending. Actually, no. We're gonna take this fluffy blending brush first. You know what? I forgot to try this. You're supposed to do this. It's kind of like the Drunk Elephant Glow Drops, pretty much, but we'll just have to try it another time. All right, I'm trying to think what colors in this I can really create that look. We're gonna start with the blue called Splendid. I also think, though, as a woman who is not like going to chase a man, I feel like a lot of men are very scared to approach women in real life too. Men are more comfortable maybe approaching a woman online now. And that's probably for a number of reasons, but I also feel like men have a better chance of approaching a girl in real life than online. But that's just how I personally feel. Okay, it's giving Frosty. It's giving very much Frosty. Should I do a smoked? I think we're gonna try a little bit of a smoke. This is button nose. Let's do a smoked, a little bit of a smoky eye. That's honestly all I know how to do also. Oh, is this actually a blue color? It looks gray. I might be colorblind, guys. Like on my eye, it looks dark blue, but when I look at it in this palette, it looks like a gray black. But it's going on my eyes like it's just blue, so I don't know. Anyways, my plan to meet a man is to do absolutely nothing. I'm not focusing on finding a man. I feel like that is very masculine energy to be, you know, seeking out a man. And I'm not doing it. If there's a man I'm supposed to be with, they're going to have to find me. And that's what I personally would prefer over being on dating apps and just, I don't know, interacting with a bunch of random men. And it's also just really hard to know personalities from a dating app. Like, you can't really understand a personality over text messages. But yeah, honestly, like I said, I feel like this day and age, dating is just not what it used to be. I also feel like maybe it's more common for people to meet people going out. I honestly feel like most people meet their significant others in like school related or like college. I would say is the number one place people meet their spouses. And if you're like me and you did not meet your spouse in college you just are SOL, basically. I don't think I'm actually SOL. That's a joke, y'all. But you know what I'm saying. Like, there's not really much else left out there. All right, I'm going to try this minty looking color called Wishy Washy. I know I said this was supposed to be like a Victoria's Secret model makeup eyeshadow look, and that is no longer what this is giving, but that was the initial look I was going for. Honestly, we're just going to do whatever feels right at this moment, which is just randomly picking colors to put on my lid at this point. Whenever I'm doing like a makeup look and I'm just testing my new makeup, it always is very random but creative. Because at this point, I just want to see what the colors look like. All right, so there's a lot of really pretty shimmers in this palette I can choose from, and I'm probably going to go in with multiple. So I for sure think this little blue right here called 1969. ColourPop has some really gorgeous shimmer colors. I'm going to pop this on the outside to inner eye corner of my lid. Get a little bit of sparkle going. I also find it's a lot easier to apply shimmer colors with my finger than with a brush, and it blends out a little bit easier. All right, next I'm gonna take this color right here. Is called Ice and Snow. It's like a very minty green. We're gonna put this one like right at the beginning of my eye, but blend it in with this other shadow. This is not really giving Victoria's Secret model, guys, but that's okay. And then I'm swatching the excess on my hand just so you guys can see it better, and it's on my finger. My inner eye, I'm gonna take this color called Something Wonderful. Okay, that's really pretty. And this is like your typical like white with the icy blue effect. It's kind of a chromatic eyeshadow, this one. Maybe just tap a little bit on top as well. And this is the third. It looks very similar to like this one actually, which is weird because these are obviously not the same colors in the actual palette. All right, I think that's all we're gonna do with this Frosty the Snowman palette. The eyeshadow is very colorful and shimmery, which I don't mind. There was something else I wanted to touch on about dating apps. So other than just the fact that I feel like the options that are left on dating apps are just trash. It's hard to hold conversations, and meeting people that have, like I said, similar intentions is rare. I don't know. Just overall, the dating pool right now does not seem very good. And I feel like there's good quality people out there. It's just like no one knows where to find them. And I feel like no one actually takes the dating app seriously. So you end up with a lot of people just on dating apps, not being serious or intentional. And I don't know. I really don't know how you fix that, in the sense of, you know, what can be done to maybe combat the lack of just serious takers. I don't know. All right, we're gonna try our CoverGirl mascara my friend got me. It's the Full Lash Bloom in Very Black. Cute. CoverGirl makes some really good mascaras. So does Maybelline. I used to like this CoverGirl mascara. It was the orange tub. I can't remember what it was called, but that's the last CoverGirl mascara I remember using. It's interesting that they sell the mascara and wand separately, but also kind of nice because, you know, like, your first time using it, you're getting the first dip in the excuse me, mascara. Cute. Okay, I need to use a mirror. We're gonna use our Care Bears. And I added the bling, the little color jewels. I added that myself, guys. Ooh. Okay, so overall, like I said, I think too many people have this illusion of having a lot of options. But honestly, it's like, most people are not actually intentional on dating apps or seriously dating or taking them seriously. So when you get on a dating app, you actually don't have the amount of options you think you do. But it's really hard, like I said, to connect with people due to, you know, people either being scared to be themselves or just overall, like, a lot of people are just on there because they're bored and they don't take them seriously. And then a lot of people feel so unfulfilled. And I remember I read this story of this teenage boy who literally started talking to an AI bot that was supposedly his girlfriend. And this young teenage boy is fully, like, in a relationship with an AI chat box pretending to be his girlfriend, and basically ends up taking his own life, which is just really sad. Like, is this the future that we're gonna see? Like, people can't find connections in real life, so they turn to AI and artificial, which, like, literally, people have to remember the A in AI stands for artificial, which means fake, means it's not real. It's not real. But people would rather fall for the illusion of that relationship than, you know, risk something real. It's just really sad. I feel like people, and especially like the guy in the story, he was so young. He was only in high school. So I don't know. It just seems like there's so little hope people have when it comes to dating. And I think I blame, like, the internet age gave people so many options. Like, it makes so many things, it makes people seem more accessible than they really are. So, you know, if you see someone you really like, you might be like, oh, like, they're all right, but I could probably find someone better, or I think there's something better online, or like just you know, the rise of influencers, and people just are able to be delusional, a lot more delusional with their dating options, because the dating apps they're on, or being online and on Instagram, it seems like the celebrities are a lot more accessible to people than they really are. So personally, I blame that. All right, this little palette, I don't know if this is a highlighter or blush. It doesn't actually say. Star Glow, Cloud Fluff, Universe Best Friend. It just says Pretty Sure a palette. 4 multi-finish shades, travel friendly. But is this blush or highlight? It might be highlight, y'all. Well, let's just try it. So I'm just going to try with this little brush. Oh, that is definitely giving a highlighter. I don't know how you're supposed to, like, take some of these colors on their own without blending into these other ones. That's definitely giving highlight, but we put this highlighter on like it's blush. Do I look crazy? Slightly, but we like it. All right, we're gonna try the ColourPop excuse me, lip kit. Now this is a red. A lot of people, actually, I want to use this, but I also don't want to have a red lip today. I feel like I've been doing a lot of red lips. I want to do something more neutral, or like a nude. So let's do something different. Okay. What lip liner? This is NYX's retractable lip liner in Cocoa. And then I have this Monsters Ink lipstick in Squishy. It's like a light pink. I feel like this is better for the I'm cold, icy-ish makeup look. Anyways, I feel like I said, dating is not for the weak. And that's why I just don't date. Because like I said, I personally just don't want to participate in the current culture of dating that exists. Oh my gosh, this packaging is so cute. One thing I love about the Revolution collab makeup is they're always, oh, that's so cute. The packaging is always like top tier. I actually really like that color. All right, let's try one of our Kosas Wet Set Jelly glosses. I'm gonna obviously take this center pink one because we're going for a pink look, pink lip today. And hopefully these give glossy. I feel like I'll probably be making a lot more makeup videos this year because we're not shopping. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, that is so pretty. Ooh, I'm so glad I bought this. I'm obsessed. I love it. We love it already. This is giving gloss. Immediately, yes. Anyways, I feel like my personal take on it is why I'm not focused on finding a relationship, or, you know, I'm not putting pressure on myself to, you know, go out and date and find a man, because at the end of the day, I feel like I don't need to do that to find someone. Like, the right person will be in my life at the right time. And you should always just keep focusing on your calling, your purpose. I feel like for me also as a Christian, like, I want to focus more on my relationship with God and growing in that before prioritizing and focusing on a relationship, because a lot of times focusing on a relationship distracts you from your relationship with God. And I also feel like too, you shouldn't put all of your faith into having a relationship in order to feel good about yourself or to feel worthy or to feel valued. If all of your worth comes from being in a relationship or having a man, it's not a very healthy attachment you're going to create to that person, because your self-worth is now tied to having a relationship or having a partner. So for me, being single for so long has helped me to not prioritize having a man in order to feel good about myself or center my life around having a relationship, because I'm not centering my self-worth over having a man or being in a relationship. I also think too, it's just like the way the world dates is just not what I'm seeking in a relationship. I don't want to have to go on a bunch of dates with a bunch of people in order to find the right person. I also am not like I said, when you're intentional and you date to marry, I feel like it sounds crazy to say that or practice that in a world that says, you should date as many people and you should, go on as many dates as possible and learn by practicing and everything else. And that's just not something I personally am interested in, nor do I want to do. So yeah, I'm like I said, maybe didn't expect to be single for as long as I've been, but I definitely am not crying over being single, and it's not the end of the world. The right person will come at the right time for me, and that is what I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust God. All right, guys, that's all I have to say. This is my makeup. I think it turned out cute. It's very blue. This is definitely not giving Victoria's Secret model, but it is giving cute. It's giving frosty. It's giving icy. Kind of gives some Y2K vibes. You know what? I just realized I didn't do my under eye highlight that I always do. So let's take this highlighter brush real quick. I'm going to take this palette again. I know I did pretty much highlighter for my blush, but I'm going to take specifically this icy frosted color and tap under my eyes. Look how that just brightens up my whole face. Like, y'all know I cannot do a makeup look without highlighter. I really do love these brushes. They're super cute. The packaging on them. Mwah, chef's kiss. And love it. I think that's all we have. Am I going anywhere? No. I do my makeup just to stay at home and do nothing. And then I'll take pictures and maybe make content for my TikTok, and that's about it. All right, bye guys.